Ever wondered about the childhood of the man who penned down our favorite tales like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Matilda? Well, you're about to find out. Roald Dahl was born in the year 1916 in the Welsh village of Llandaff to Norwegian parents Harold and Sophie. Tragedy struck early in his life with the losses of his father and sister. Despite these hardships, Dahl found solace and inspiration in the world of books and stories. His schooling took him to Repton School in Derbyshire, where, amongst other experiences, he developed a particular distaste for chocolate, a theme later explored in his famous book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. These early life experiences, filled with a mix of joy and sorrow, adventure and monotony, played a significant role in shaping the stories that Dahl would later write. His tales, much like his life, were a blend of dark humor and childlike wonder. So, from a young boy in Wales to a renowned writer, Roald Dahl's journey had already begun. Did you know that before Roald Dahl was a writer, he was an adventurer? His journey began when he moved to East Africa, fresh out of school, to work for the Shell Oil Company. It was a time of exploration and discovery, a stark contrast to the halls of academia he had left behind. But the winds of change were blowing. The world was on the brink of the Second World War, and Dahl, ever the adventurer, enlisted in the Royal Air Force. He took to the skies as a fighter pilot, soaring above the fray. His courage was tested when he survived a near-fatal crash in the Libyan desert, a harrowing experience that left him with serious injuries but did nothing to dampen his spirit. His recovery was slow and painful, but Dahl never lost his sense of adventure. He took every challenge as a new story to tell, a new adventure to conquer. From the skies of the war-torn world to the deserts of Africa, Dahl's life was as thrilling as his stories. Now, let's turn the page to the chapter where Roald Dahl becomes the author we all know and love. Dahl's foray into writing began with his recounting of war experiences in Shot Down Over Libya. But his true genius began to shine through when he turned his pen towards children's literature. His first children's book, The Gremlins, was just an overture to his symphony of tales. He went on to craft unforgettable stories like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, and The BFG. Dahl had a unique knack for blending the fantastical with the darkly comedic, creating a world where children could be heroes and adults often learned a thing or two. His stories were not just tales, but a mirror into our own world, reflecting back the oddities and eccentricities of life. And thus, Roald Dahl left an indelible mark on the world of literature, enchanting children and adults alike with his whimsical tales.